Rust bucket. Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and another Senate Q&A here on YouTube. I hope you're all doing good. This is, for those of you who don't know, the monthly, one second, let me move that camera, the monthly Senate Q&A that I do once a month. This is supposed to be the April one, just 2 days late, where I answer questions from my senators, and that's why it's in Senate only mode in the chat. And these are the only streams I do that. All my other streams are free for everyone to chat, except when there's spoilers. Then I do you all a favor and have it in Senate only mode. But normally, this is the only stream every month that I do it. Hey, Owen, I mean, technically it was 5 days earlier than I said, because I said I was going to do it on 7th, but then it cleared up today, which gave me time to do it. And first of all, thank you, JP, for the super chat, and Obix Plays, welcome back to the Senate. So yeah, I'm also curious, all the senators, I've already talked to some of you in the Discord, but what do you guys think about the new Senate, the loyalty badges? I feel like this is as close as we can get to actually having Palpatine differently aged, and you can still see fairly well, in my opinion. You see the difference with lightsaber, the lightning, the kind of like
you said Q and I. What are you smoking?
Thank you, the idiot tard, for the donation. I know, but I quickly corrected myself. Okay, I corrected myself, so
I am the Senate.
And thank you, Paul John, for joining the Senate, or rejoining the Senate, actually. Welcome back, and thank you for the top play today, or the second spot, I think, on my today's top 5 plays. So big thank you for that, Paul John. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Like you guys can see, Paul John just joined, but he has been in the Senate before. So if you hover at his icon, you can see 1 month. So this was his 2nd month technically. And so I'm gonna see, what did you guys say? Owen likes them, JP likes them, JT. Okay, good. So the thing is, I don't have permission to use this yet. I found them, or actually Negi found them, and I tried to like track down the original creator, and it's like posted on a Micro Heroes Wikia page 7 years ago. And like I've tried to leave messages for the creator there. I've looked through his, I found his Deviant art as well, and I couldn't find any contact info, so I left a message there as well. And like I'm doing my best to get an actual permission to use it, but like it's a part of his image, it's a couple of pixels, it's really small, so I don't think he will mind. I saw some of the comments he left and he seemed really nice, but if he decides to say no for some reason, I'll take them away. But I've left him a message, and I'm hoping he will see it, because he didn't leave any type of contact info at all. So yeah, the only one I'm not 100% sure about so far is the base one. He does look a little bit, I guess, chubby, I don't know. But the thing is, that's only the people who are new who will see. So maybe that's a good like motivation, that the first one looks the worst, kind of. You can still see it's Palpatine. And then I think it's fairly clear with the little lightsaber is the 6 month, Force Lightning is the 12 month. But if you guys have any feedback at all, let me know. I'm always open for that. Sounds good, Liam, but don't feel like you have to, of course. If you're short on money, you shouldn't do it. A channel gets strike. Yeah, that's the thing. Those things are only showing up in the chat, so like I don't think it's gonna be any copyright issues. It's more about the courtesy. I don't like using stuff without permission, but when you make it so hard to contact you, like if you have an art page, please leave some type of contact information there. But it seems like you all like that. You will read all my questions right next month. I already heard some moderators talk about clearing those out, so maybe not. We'll see. My favorite badge is a lightsaber and lightning one. Well, that's good. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be better the higher you get. So that means that it's successful, you know? Do you know what kill streak I managed to get? No. With what hero? Which was it like? Because I remember I saw one of your Luke kill streaks. I think I featured that in a top 5 plays as well, didn't I? Yeah, I just made sure to watch Infinity War on the first day, so I didn't have to worry about spoilers. And then I was off Twitter for half a day, and then I watched the movie, and then it was fine. 103 Darth Maul kill streak or elimination streak. Like if that's kill streak, that's freaking insane. Like I'm assuming you're playing console, right? If I remember correctly. Jack, you can't change your badge. It changes the longer you're in the Senate. If you hover over a specific Senate icon, and you will see how long that person has been in the Senate. So it's new senator 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, and 1 year. I don't know why they've done like 0, 1, 2 and then jump all the way to 6. I feel like it should be maybe 0 to 4 or something. It's kind of a weird order, but I can't change that. Well, that's really freaking good, Paul. I'm assuming that was like on, I don't know, probably, what's it called? Naboo or something, I guess. Yeah, I won't talk spoilers. I'll probably talk spoilers about Infinity War in the next month's Q&A. But for now, I'll keep away from that completely. So don't worry. But yeah, we have a lot of questions to go through. So let's jump into it. And as always, I will, if I missed your question in the chat, ask it again at the end when I am done with the Discord questions. And someone's already started to spam me. I guess that's probably from, I think it's time maybe I need to go to the Battlefront modding one here and then go to do not allow messages from server members and the spam will stop. Easy fix. Why does it scroll down like this when I... No, wait. Where did... I already scrolled to the right place, but now I've gotten to... Here we go. JP asks, how was today? Today was very good, thank you. I made my top 5 plays. I did some... It's always in the beginning of the month. I gotta send some invoices. I do some boring economy, or what's it called? Money stuff or economy stuff. I don't even know what to call it. And things like that. For lunch, I had... What did I have for lunch today? Oh, salmon pyttipanna. I don't even know what the English word is for that. It's a pyttipanna. And some avocado. Did you enjoy Easter? Yeah, I don't quite remember what I did for Easter. Yeah, I did. We had like a good family Easter dinner and stuff, and that was all good. What time did you wake up? I think I probably went up at 10 a.m. today. I think that's like my go-to time if I'm trying. That's like 10 a.m. is earlier for me, you know. What skin would you like the most next from Otterpox? So I'd probably say this battle damaged Darth Vader skin would be really cool. Bausch Leia would be really cool. What other skins could be cool to have? Well, of course we all want the Celestin, right? And the Clone Troopers. I like the... Yeah, so I guess those are some I would like. How did you enjoy the big announcement this month? Torbis, there hasn't been one yet, unfortunately. I think because I said I was going to do it on the 7th, which could potentially be after the reveal, if they do it on May 4th and such, but there was no reveal this month. Or unless you meant last month. Yeah, this was, okay, last month. Yeah, that was... You guys shouldn't ask these, like, sometimes you ask these pre-advanced questions, which then don't fit when we actually get here. I don't know, do as you wish, but yeah, I of course, I like the Evo count update. It was a very fun game mode. And this one, I don't quite remember. I think it was during the last Q&A, someone asked for my 4K background, so I put it right here. So yeah, that's why it's there. Will you erase this server from the history of Discord? No. Do you remember that Twitter troll that tagged you in and thought I was you? I don't know, were you high when you asked that question? Do you remember that Twitter troll that tagged you in and thought I was you? I honestly don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Corvus Glaive. I'm assuming that's Stefan, right? Yeah, of course. Do you plan on to get any pets in the future? I'd love to get a dog. I'm not entirely sure if I am allergic or not to them. I am allergic to cats. I never tested it, but like I've been with people who have cats, and like when I go there, it's just like my face is just like it's itching like crazy. So or my eyes to be more specific. So I don't think I'm allergic to dogs, but before I get one, I'd probably check that. But if there's any pet I would like to get, it's definitely a dog. Let me scroll down. If so, will it be Peter Rabbit? I don't want a rabbit. I have a friend who has a rabbit. It's very cute, but...
Tilde Vessi Kailela Sita Meistelan, Hessen Kastike, Tilde Sueri Maku, Joka Velo Oita. Hessen Kastike, Tilde hashtag Hesburger Tilde.
Thank you very much, Jonas, for the super chat. You're now the new stream boss as well. And I honestly have no idea what that means. I don't know if I want to know what it means or not, because it was Finnish. So that could be bad, it could be good, it could be random stuff. If I know Jonas right, it's just gonna be random stuff. But thank you very much for the super chat, dude, and congrats on becoming the new stream boss. I think that's Finnish, at least. I'm pretty sure that's Finnish. Let's see here. Quick question from the chat from Paul. Top 5 Star Wars games. I can't really put them in a specific order, so I'm just gonna give you 5 games without a particular order. And I think I'd say, well, I don't know, man. I think it's so hard for me to rank. Like, all the 4 Battlefront games, I want to put all 4 of them on there, because like... Well, I'm gonna put all 4 Battlefront games, because if you look at the amount of time I've put into a specific Star Wars game, those 4 will be the highest, all 4 of them. So I put those 4, and then I'll probably say Force Unleashed 1, and I gotta also give Revenge of the Sith, the Xbox game, a call as well. So I gotta give 6 games right there. But yeah, so those 6 I really like. Alright, so next question there from Appletard. What is your opinion on privacy in society? Do you think that society is moving in a good direction? I'm especially... Okay, wait 1 second.
For all 1,000 generations, Oswald was the guardian of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Before the dark times, before Peter.
Beck, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated, dude. I'm assuming Oswald is someone in Peter Rabbit, right? God damn it, guys. You guys won't give up on that meme, will you? Okay, Appletard 1 second, but just to follow up, Liam got a question here. Well, I actually thought OG Battlefront 1 almost was better than OG Battlefront 2. Or, no, OG Battlefront 2 had better... They added a lot of good stuff, heroes and stuff, but OG Battlefront 1 had some of the best maps. I prefer the Kashyyyk map in the original one. I prefer the Bespin map in the original one as well. What Battlefront game have you put the least time into then? I honestly don't know, if I'm gonna be honest, because I was so little when I played, you know, Battlefront 1 and 2 in my Xbox, that I can't genuinely guess, if I'm gonna be honest. Thank you, Beck. No, he was Walt Disney's first character. Okay, I don't know who Oswald is, Beck. I don't know. But thank you, nevertheless, for the super chats. Appreciate it, dude. Alright, so let me continue with Appletard's question here. Let's see if I can get through it. Alright, what is your opinion on privacy in society? Do you think that society is moving in a good direction? I'm especially referring to people not talking to each other and a feeling of cynical, materialistic producing society notion being pushed more and more. This is very tied in with what you value. Kind of an open question. Okay, this is a pretty... I'm not quite sure I understand the full question, but at least not about the people not talking to each other and cynical, materialistic producing society. I thought it was gonna be more about the privacy, like how all the data is shared from like Facebook and everyone else, and that's what I'm gonna answer, because I'm not quite sure what the other part is, if we're gonna be completely honest. Yeah, 200 IQ question, exactly, Owen. But yeah, I think I would say that I think it's getting better now, because especially there's a law actually in Sweden coming through. I think it's a month from now that will stop people from just sharing the information they've collected, which will, it's causing a lot of trouble for companies because they have to remake their programs, which is good. But I'm not sure. Oh wait, you're saying, well, actually you're saying privacy in society. You're not actually talking about the internet. So I don't even, I'm sorry, Apple Tart, I really don't understand the question. I thought you were talking about internet, but now I'm reading it privacy in society. I honestly, I'm not sure. Feel free to rephrase that and put it in the chat later and see if I can understand it. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the next one. I feel like there's a situation, especially in Star Wars, where many people don't want to discuss it because it creates drama and heated discussions, maybe. Perhaps not just the Star Wars community, but to an extent society in general. I think it's stupid, almost to the point of cowardly, to avoid discussing things that are important. In society, I think it's, I would just talk about Star Wars here, basically, and I agree. I think the main problem is that, like, I don't mind discussing the movie with someone who doesn't like it. For instance, my accountant, or my, yeah, I guess I can call him accountant, he did not like The Last Jedi at all, and I can have a proper discussion with him about it. But if you go on the internet, on the other hand, most of the people just say, fuck The Last Jedi, social justice warriors crap, you know. They don't want to have a civil discussion. They want to have a one-way, this is what I think, I'm gonna push it in your face, I don't care what you think. So that's why you don't do it on the internet, I would say. At least that's how I feel. Why I don't mind discussing Star Wars. Again, I do it in my streams all the time, and I don't really have, I think it's probably trickier for people like Alex, who talks more about the lore and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But overall, I think the internet is just, I've never had problems discussing that kind of stuff face to face with someone. It's so much easier to have a proper discussion, whereas on the internet it's just a bunch of screaming, basically. What is your opinion on the whole two genders discussion, and why you're most likely hesitant to answer? Why are there so many things that people don't want to discuss? Okay, so I can tell you this much. This is something I have an answer. What my opinion is. I can definitely talk with my friends, but and that's not a problem. I can discuss it with my friends because I don't have very PC friends, I would say. Like people don't get offended easily among my friends in general, no matter what it is. But I will not do it on my channel for the simple reason that I don't want to bring politics in there. Because even if I can take someone else's opinion, I don't want to offend anyone who's viewing me. Like, I will give you my harsh opinion or truth about games, Star Wars, whatever, but I'm not gonna go into politics, okay? I don't want to answer it. I hope that explains why I don't do it. I do it outside of YouTube, but I feel like when I have a lot of people watching, I don't want to alienate someone because of something as stupid as politics. That's why I don't talk politics at all, whether it's Swedish politics or American politics. Unless, well, sometimes I can meme about Trump, but that's about it. Exactly, Liam. I should have had, I'm not brave enough for politics. I should have had that on my stream deck right now. But yeah, that's why I won't talk about that in general. But I agree with you. I think people are afraid to talk about sensitive stuff. Fully agree. Especially in Sweden, we have a lot of important topics that people are too PC to discuss. I'll tell you that much. And I fully agree that people are way too sensitive. That I'll say, okay? Alright. Now let's continue. We're already 25 minutes in and I've done like 10 questions. So I'm going to try to do it a little bit faster. But I hope you guys enjoy this more thorough answers. Top 3 favorite moments / scenes in all of Star Wars, including movies, TV shows. Oh man. Okay, I'm not going to be like, I can't say for sure this is my first 3, but like, because I know I would need to think through that a lot. But I would say one of them is probably when Palpatine goes in to fight Darth Maul and Savage Opress. I loved the bad. I like just showed how powerful he was. He could just wreck face. And then I'll probably say, I think it's a pretty sad and strong scene when you see Padme dead and at the same time putting the mask and the suit on Vader. It's a very strong scene. And then what else? What else? Maybe the Snoke, the whole Snoke death scene with the Praetorian Guards afterwards. I really liked that one. Although the full movie wasn't the best, I liked it, but it wasn't the best. I thought that scene was phenomenal overall. So yeah. But again, there's a lot of good scenes. It's hard to pick one. In your video about the alpha for Battlefront 2, there was a moment where it was a question of ways to identify a player coming from 2015. Do you think we can still hope for something? Does an exclusive skin for those of us who played would make the community go crazy, or is it plausible? Yeah, I think that's something they set out on the forum like half a year before the release, and if I'm gonna be completely honest, if they haven't added it now, I highly doubt they're gonna add it later. Simple as that. I think something to. I think if they add some type of like badges or medals or something, then it could fit. But as of a full skin developed just for people who had the old game, I don't think so. If I'm gonna be honest. What is your favorite definition in the Urban Dictionary? I can't. I don't know. Why did our Cyclothor write BDSM here? Yeah, I really don't know if I'm gonna be honest. Favorite skin from the customization update? Probably Hans, Endor skin, and the Duros, I would say. Yeah. I know what it is, our Cyclothor. I'm not gonna Google it, okay? Do you have a favorite episode of Kitchen Nightmares? Oh, here's the Gordon Ramsay question, Liam. I really don't. I don't know if I can say what an entire favorite episode, but one part I liked was I think that was actually Hotel Hell when I think about it. I'm gonna bring it up anyways, but that was when there was like the chef who was so stressed out and had so much crap thrown at him that he actually fainted when he was about to cook with he like just fell on the ground while they were recording. And then he came back a few days later and he got so happy he was crying because he got to cook proper food with Gordon. I thought that was a very strong scene to see how we went from like fainting to being super happy. In terms of just pure raging and kitchen nightmares, nothing goes wrong with Nino, right? That Nino is always on. Amy's Baking Company, yeah, that's also that one's freaking ridiculous. Hello there, Danger Cat. When you go to events like Star Wars Celebration, EA Play, Gamescom, how many fans do you usually meet? Does the amount differ for each of the events, or is it similar for each one? Very good question, actually. I'll say this much: I was surprised about how many fans I met. It was very fun because like all of those events, Gamescom not as much because it is actually Gamescom is the place where I barely meet anyone because it's so much people that I only stay in the press area all the time. And I went like 10 minutes out in the public area on the public days, and it was just like, what am I doing here? Let's go back. I've already played what I wanted to play. So there I didn't see anyone. But for Star Wars Celebration and EA Play, when I walked around the event, there was actually a lot of people. Like at EA Play, actually one guy from EA told me like how he stood there and watched as like there was like flocks of kids coming up to me and Dennis wanting us to sign their posters, and that felt so surreal because like I don't see myself as some type of like celebrity or whatever, and I didn't even know what to write because like I don't have like a Battlefront Updates signature. So I was like, what the hell am I supposed to write? And apparently Dennis had like said, I don't want to sign anything at the start, and they're like, come on, let the guy do it. And it's like, sure, because he didn't think anyone would want to do it. So I think someone who worked there was like, could you sign these posters in like pre-advance? And he was like, no one wants that, no one wants that. And then when we actually stood there, everyone was like, Dennis and Elliot, can you please sign them? Dennis and Elliot, can you please sign them? And we took pictures and everything like that. And it was a lot of fun. Like I met a Battlefront clan, a full clan there with like 10 people who went there with like their clan shirts and everything. That was really cool. And the Star Wars celebration, I obviously had that meetup together with Alex, Dash Star, who else? Geekdom and Nerdphilia. I think that was all of us. And there was a lot of people who turned up. I'm sure like maybe not 30, 40 people in total, which at least to me is a lot of people. So yeah, and even in here in Stockholm, when I had the Comic-Con, there was at least like 15, 20 people. So, which is to me a lot. Like if just one person recognizes me, I think that's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's usually how it's been at those events. And it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna try to stay out in the public area at EA Play this year as well. See if I can meet some of you guys. Because most of the time we just hang out back in the creator cave where it's like less people. We can work on videos and everything like that. When having cereal, do you put the cereal or the milk in the bowl first? What? Jape, why do people put cereal first in the bowl? Like, can someone give me one good reason in the chat? One good reason to why you put cereal first in the bowl. It makes absolutely no sense. You're deliberately making a cereal soggier by doing that. Oh my god. Whenever I see that, I'm like, why? You always put the milk in first, then you put the cereal in, not the other way around. Otherwise you just cover it and makes it extra soggy. You always put the milk in first. What? Why? Okay, give me a... Oh, you guys are crazy. And no one has given me any good reason to why you would put the cereal in first. You put the cereal first because otherwise that put milk everywhere. What? It splashes if you pour cereal into milk. Only if you're a noob. Only if you're a noob. You always know. No, I always put milk first, then cereal. Always done, will always do. Why would... Like,
Tilda, did you ever hear the legend of Peter Rabbit the furry? No, I thought not. It's not a story the Elliot would tell you. It's a farmer legend, Tilda.
Thank you, Jonas, for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, you're really not giving up on Peter Rabbit, are you, dude? I think actually I should switch because you're the top. If I do like this now, I need to manually switch between the super chat and the donation. But thank you, Jonas. Appreciate it. Tilda. Yeah, I don't know. You guys will. I'm gonna make a video called "How to Eat Blue Milk with Cereal." You can't judge. It's not that hard. You put the milk as much as you want, and then you just fill up until you see that. I don't know, guys. You're noobs. You're weird. You're making it soggy on purpose. Makes no sense. It's the same thing when you have yogurt with like it's. I think the reason to why we do that in Sweden might be because like it's very common to have cereal with yogurt. Like it's more common to have yogurt with cereal than milk with cereal, and you can't freaking pour yogurt over cereal because then it's all at the bottom. It won't float up to the yogurt, which means we do the same thing with milk. That's probably why. No, you can't overflow. No, you guys are such a noobs. Okay, all right, let's continue. Can you watch Band Cooking Show and give us feedback about it? It's Raka Raka, a channel you said you like. I won't watch it now on the stream, but sure, I will do it. I like Raka Raka. They make some pretty... I like they had that Star Wars versus Harry Potter one. That was a very good one. So I'll give it a watch later. Stockholm is strange. Yippee! Oh my god, knappen. Oh! Knappen, like I can feel like gåshud goosebumps when I hear how you do it. How do you put the... You mix the cereal into the yogurt. I never want to watch you guys eat yogurt or milk. You guys put milk, isn't it Coke? What? Coke and cereal? I hope you're kidding. That does sound like an American thing to do, though. I'm assuming you refer to Coca-Cola and not the other Coke, right? But yeah, thank you for the super chat. You guys are weird, okay? What is your opinion? Okay, I'm gonna wait for the super chat first. Cereal and yogurt sounds disgusting. Why is that? Like, why do you always have yogurt with cereal? What else do you have to honey?
If you put the milk first before the cereal, then you don't know how much milk you need. Because cereal is the main thing and milk is side.
Thank you, Jonas, for the super chat. And is that the first serious super chat we've had from Jonas? That's surprising. No, but I've never had the issue where I don't know how much I want of one of the types. I've never had that issue when I do it in that order, so it doesn't make sense to me to do it that way either. So yeah, I don't know. That discussion will be ongoing from now onwards, okay? Right, so what are your favorite shows right now? I would say Better Call Saul is one of my favorites, definitely. I'm currently watching Jessica Jones Season 2. I like that one as well. The Office is like one of my all-time favorite shows, although it's not on anymore, obviously. Vikings is great as well. I watched that. So yeah, those are some of the ones I like. Paul John, sure thing. Feel free to send it in. Like I will probably only feature it in a specific kill streak video, but you can submit it and just mark it as a kill streak, and I'll use it in that video. What is your opinion of the so-called online petition to recast Leia in episode 9? To me, it seems like a great disrespect to Carrie Fisher. I don't think they should recast her. That doesn't make any sense. They screwed up by letting her live, honestly. I know that sounds bad, but it would have been better if she died in the space there, in my opinion. Because I don't know how they can give her any justice now. Just saying she died off screen will suck. And doing CGI, I don't know if they can do CGI that makes it look good. So I don't know. They're in a tough spot for that. But I don't think they should have a different actor. Unless they can have someone who looks so similar that with CGI they can actually make it look like her. Like better than Rogue One. That good. So I'm not sure. Hank! Stop! What are you doing, Hank? I thought you were normal, okay? I thought everyone in Sweden did this. I've never had someone who put cereal first in Sweden. What is your favorite food to cook yourself? I love making pasta carbonara, and I like sous videing meat as well. I mean, I like a lot of stuff, but I feel like the dish I've cooked the most is probably carbonara. So I feel like I know it pretty well how to make it now. What's your favorite that you don't know how to cook? I'd probably like to make sushi. I have never tried to make it myself, but it seems like a hassle. Like, since obviously when you have sushi out in a place, it's like one piece of every fish, and I can't just buy 10 fishes and like take one piece out of each and just leave the rest, you know? Would you consider streaming on your secondary channel when it's not Star Wars related if people unsub? Even though... Okay, so this is the thing, like... I tweeted about this, and people thought, why don't you do it on a second channel? Like, it's not that easy, okay? I do this as a job, and if I just go to my second channel, I'm gonna get like 10 viewers. It's not even monetized, because it got demonetized because I get too little views on there. It's gonna split my fan base in half, or more than that. And it just... I do a lot of research on YouTube. I look on how other people do, and it's very, very, very rare that you see someone start up a second channel and it actually works out. Unless they do like, okay, I'm gonna take my League of Legends channel and I'm gonna make a, I don't know, vlog channel that I put up a vlog every single day. Like, that kind of stuff can work, because then you're like dedicated to it. But if you're talking to just doing like a once a week stream on a separate channel, there is just no way that's gonna work. And if I get like 10 viewers, then I feel like I might as well not stream and then stream Battlefront. So I'd rather make it work on my main channel. And And what I'm gonna try probably soon, I want to do at least once a week a Fortnite stream. And what I'm gonna do then is basically that I'm gonna do like I've done before. I title it Fortnite non-Star Wars whatever.
Then, you are granted the rank of Master. You do not take the sauce first and then potato, rice, pasta. Do you like to live dangerously?
That's a bad... Okay, well, but it's gonna finish this question. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a weekly Fortnite stream or something like that. Fortnite's dead now, though. Yeah, right, Liam, it's so dead. It's only 2 million concurrent players. I'm not just gonna stream Fortnite, PUBG sometimes, whatever. But I'm probably gonna do once a week a non Battlefront stream, but I'm not gonna keep the VOD up. I'm gonna do like a lot of other people do, where they take it down, they put it at private or unlisted basically, so people won't see it on my channel and be annoyed and go unsubscribing, and they won't see it in the subscription feed after the stream is done. They will only see it when I'm live. I might still lose some subs if they really want to unsub because 5% of my content isn't Star Wars. Maybe they weren't a valuable subscriber in the first place, but yeah, that's basically it. I will try to do it that way and not keep the VODs up. Simple as that. Why is it dead? Why is it not fun anymore? Like it's still a battle royale. It doesn't get boring to me really. Same like PUBG. I still enjoy PUBG and Fortnite, and I don't care about the new like all this new hype about season 4. Oh my god! And it's like, okay, it's cosmetics, whatever. I think it's cool that it's a new part of the map, and I think it's cool when they add new weapons, but I don't really care about the battle pass. I don't care about the cosmetics. I just want to play for the fun gameplay. Simple as that. I don't even like battle pass, as far as I know, is only for cosmetics. So, I mean, I honestly don't even know how it works properly. As I said, I am not a fan of the Fortnite stream. However, I understand you're trying to up subs by doing a more I'm not, that's the thing, I'm not trying to get subs by doing a Fortnite stream at all, because like, why would someone subscribe to Battlefront updates if they see a Fortnite stream? The reason, okay, I agree with you, Liam, on that. I agree that it's oversaturated with weapons, fully agree. But yeah, the reason why I want to do a Fortnite stream is because I want to stream more, and I want to give you more content. I'm not going to take away Battlefront streams to the Fortnite instead. That's not how it's going to be. It's just going to be more streams. I can do it during the days when I don't, sometimes if I don't have a planned video, I might be doing like background stuff. I could do a 2-hour Fortnite stream in the middle of the day instead. So it's more like to give those of you, because I did a poll today, like 50% of my viewers play Fortnite. So that's still a pretty big number. And probably PUBG could be like, I don't know, 30-40%. So it's still something people are interested in, some people. So so that's why I want to stream it, because I'm gonna enjoy it, they're gonna enjoy it. Some part of my viewers will not enjoy it, but they can simply not watch it. And it's also because if I stream Battlefront only every single day, it's gonna get boring because they don't add that much content. So why not get some variety in there? And besides, when I have done those streams, like when I did my Sea of Thieves stream, that one almost had as much viewers as my Battlefront stream. I lost subscribers afterwards, but in terms of feedback during the stream and in terms of viewers during the stream, that was great. So it wasn't until afterwards I was like, oh, I actually lost like 100 subscribers today. So that's kind of the difference, you know? Let me, 1 second here. Thank you, Paul. I'm glad you agree with me. Worth more content. Exactly. Like Hank said, people who just like watching me will probably enjoy other content as well. If I would have gotten 10 viewers on a Fortnite stream, yeah, then I would realize that it wasn't something for my channel. But when I've done those Battle Royale streams, viewers honestly haven't been that much below Battlefront. It's been like maybe 70% of what I get from a Battlefront stream. But yeah, now with Season 2 coming out next month, I might do only Battlefront for then, because then hopefully we'll have new things every day, whether it's like a challenge or a rotation or something. But whenever it gets stale again, I'm gonna give it a go with more non-Star Wars streams. Okay, we're 45 minutes in and I'm only on 4th of April, so I gotta pick up the pace right now. But I like giving you long answers, so yeah. Would you consider, okay, that was a question, top 5 Marvel Universe, wait, MCU, yeah, that's Marvel Universe, yeah. What does the C stand for? Marvel, I don't even know what the C stands for, but I know it's Marvel. So I would say, I honestly think I put Infinity War on top. Infinity War, I'm just gonna give you the top 5 in no particular order. Cinematic, okay, cinematic, that's what it is. Okay, I'll put the top 1, I will put Infinity War, but the next 4, it's not gonna be no particular order, but I would say Thor Ragnarok, probably Iron Man 1, what other ones would I say? I'm not sure. Probably the first Avengers as well. I don't know about the fifth. Which fifth one would I pick? It's a tough one, actually. I don't know. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure which one would I pick as the fifth one. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, Sean. I would put Guardians of the Galaxy 1 as also in the top 5. I've completely forgot about those. I was just thinking about the Avengers and all. I still haven't gotten used to the fact that they've linked those together, you know? Captain Kennedy or Captain Peavy? Captain Kennedy. I think I answered that in the chat before, right? Favorite Harry Potter movie? That's a tough one. I'm kind of inclined to say the last one, actually. Deathly Hallows Part 2. I think that might actually be one of my favorites. Black Panther was a good movie, but it's not in my top 5. And I really don't understand why I really didn't think the Captain America ones were... The first Captain America was the best one in my opinion. Winter Soldier and Civil War are way overrated in my opinion. Can we do an Ewok Hunt t-shirt? Not sure. I actually have one other t-shirt design coming up on Friday. But that's the soon one. Oh my god, Hank. Yeah, see what you mean. Alright, so let's continue here before we... Favorite non-franchise movie? I guess I would say... Well, I guess Terminator is a franchise movie, right? But I would probably say Quentin Tarantino's, like Django, Inglourious Bastards, because those aren't a franchise. They're made by him, but they're not a franchise. I'm not sure what other movie I could pick, to be honest, but I think so. Can you make a video where you play the Star Wars Kinect game, the one where you dance? No. How do you feel about getting so many views on your April Fool's video since it's being clickbait? I think it just shows that clickbait works. And it's kind of sad that my clickbait April Fool's video is the one that has gotten the most views this year. But it is what it is. And could you ever consider starting to do clickbait? Not really. I could consider doing a little bit more clickbaity titles than I do now. Maybe for, I don't know, special occasions or no. But the thing is, I would never do full out clickbait. I just can't. It give me some more views. It give me some more money, sure. But I as soon as I read one comment saying it's clickbait, I change my title. It's pretty much that bad. I don't want to deceive people. Some people don't seem to care. They just, whatever, I get a lot of views and money. Who cares if I get some clickbait comments? Because that's the thing. You don't actually lose out on it. You still get the views. You might get a dislike, which still counts as an interaction. The only negative thing is you might see a couple of comments about it. You might get a bad reputation in the community. But that's about it. You'll still get the views. You'll still get the money. But I don't know. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to clickbait. Simple as that. Do you ever tell Jimmy about your NDA Battlefront stuff? Yeah, I do tell my closest friends that I trust, who knows how NDAs work. I do tell them. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be able to do that. I hope EA aren't watching, but yeah, I do. Yeah, I think Apple Tart, good reputation is important to me. I'd rather have that than have that twice the amount of views, you know? Favorite color combination? Probably green and white because it's Hammarby. MCU or Star Wars? Overall, Star Wars. But Infinity War... I mean, I haven't seen the Solo movie yet. But it's going to take a lot for the Solo movie to go over Infinity War, in my opinion. Not sure, Hank. We'll see. Is dislike good for the YouTuber? Well, a dislike counts like an interaction, and as far as I know, and what I've heard is that dislike works as a like, unfortunately. It doesn't hurt the YouTuber other than their ego or something. The Last Jedi or Infinity War? I probably have to say say Infinity War there, to be honest. It might just be the hype because I've just seen it twice now, but at this point, I'd probably say Infinity War was better than any sequel movie so far. I've watched it twice now, and I already want to see it the third time. I did not feel like that with the newest Star Wars movies. Now that Anakin, Luke, Rey lightsaber is broken, what do you think Rey will use in Episode 9? Could we see her build a new one? Potentially. I think it would be cool if they actually showed her building it and not just, oh, she got a new lightsaber. So it would be cool if that was part of the story, a bit like we see the younglings in the getting the lightsaber crystals in the Clone Wars series. Do you think they will manage to sneak C-3PO and R2-D2 in Solo to keep them as the only characters to show in every Star Wars film? I honestly will be fine without them, but it could be interesting to know that they are. I think they'll manage to sneak them in somehow. Honestly, I think they will probably. Did you ever consider moving out of Sweden? If so, where? No. Every time I'm at some other place, whether it's the US, some warm place or whatever, I always think it's pretty nice here, but Sweden is better. I never felt like I want to move away from Sweden. Thank you, Ordo Malicious, for the super chat. Can I send in a kill streak from a previous patch? Yeah, sure, go ahead. As long as you don't show like something that has been super nerfed in the last patch, then I won't show it. But if you're like using something that is the same as right now, then it's fine. Like I won't show a pre-nerf DC-15 LE or something like that, you know. That was the one I just answered. Favorite and least favorite things about Stockholm? Oh, man, that's a tough one. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Favorite? It's a beautiful city, I guess, and we have a lot of good restaurants, good good views. It's very. I like that it's close to water. Least favorite? I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest, JP. It's a good city. Were you well behaved at school? I would say so, yes. I was not a straight A kid, but I did get pretty good grades on average. Did you ever get detentions? You don't really have detentions in Sweden overall. It's more like, I don't know, getting written up, but not, as far as I know, a proper detention, so no. If one star card were to return from Battlefront to Battlefront 2, which one would you like it to be? Star card. Tough one. Maybe the Bacta bomb, but yeah, probably the Bacta bomb, but rework the heal mechanic to not be as OP, but just have it back in general. Do you think there is life in the universe and not just on Earth? Yes, definitely somewhere. Where do you think Star Wars Celebration 2019 will be located? Probably London, since it was London, US. It was US, London, US. I'm thinking maybe it's London again. When we will get the stats page, hopefully soon. Do you think we'll get a companion app? Stats page, I'm just guessing maybe season 3, because they haven't.
Which one would you grant the rank of master? 2. Tilda Rose Tico, the Protect Corps Admiral Holdo, the Attack. Tilda, or even the Leia that came back.
And just GTH to finish up that question. I don't think we'll get a companion app. I think it's too late right now. Thank you for the super chat, Jonas. Which one would you grant the rank of master? I don't know, Leia. I didn't like neither Rose or Holdo. I thought they were not that good characters, so I'd prefer to take Leia. The rank of master. Which country do you like the most of Norway and Sweden? Sweden, of course. What kind of question is that? I've been wondering recently, why would Han go to Tatooine in episode 4 if he owes Jabba money he doesn't have at this time? Good question, actually, especially considering he didn't seem to have a job there. He was just chilling and waiting for someone to give him a job. So I guess that's a good point. In a cutscene of episode 4, Han negotiates additional time to refund his debt. Is that a cutscene? As always, thinking he could bargain out of his problem, this cutscene has been integrated in the special edition. I thought that was a normal edition, because I've seen that one. I didn't think that was a... I didn't think that was... Like, I thought that was in the standard version, where he talks about Greedo, and he's like, why did you have to kill Greedo and stuff? This has probably been asked in the past, but I'm curious about it anyway. What was your initial reaction to Palpatine's first name? Were you surprised they added a detail like that after some 14 to 15 years of the character just being known as Palpatine? What were your thoughts on the name at first? Do you think it was strange at first? Where you kind of go like, what the hell is a Sheev? I actually don't quite remember. How many years ago was it that revealed? Was it like 4 or 5 years ago? I think I just went, that's a weird name. And then I got used to it. Simple as that. I don't think I actually had any like super big reaction to it. Alright, Beck, have fun at the meeting, or at least good luck with the meeting. Thank you for tuning in as always. He thought this would make a good business name. Exactly. And now I've got a company named after. I even have it. I kind of want to show you. No, it's not here. Like it even like says on my bank card. It literally says Sheev Productions on my bank card. What rating out of 10 would you give the new Solo trailer? I don't know which one, to be honest, because I've seen like 5 different the last few days. They keep releasing new ones. I don't think any of the trailers have been super like hyped, so 8,
För
7.
det minidlingsedaven dog du vi, den gar langt hudi over din forstand jeg drikker den. HVER dag, og jeg vil gern ha mer, men det tom flaske det BLIR bär FLIR, og FLIR. För det minidlingsedaven dog du vi, den gar langt hudi over din
Did
forstand.
you send 2? Oh my god, Neggy, what are you doing,
För
Neggy?
det minidlingsedaven dog du vi, den gar langt hudi over din forstand jeg drikker den. HVER dag, og jeg vil gern ha mer, men det tom flaske det BLIR bär FLIR, og FLIR.
But what the?
För
Neggy, what are
det
you doing? Okay, I'm gonna take a
minidlingsedaven
break,
dog
guys.
du
1 second.
vi, den gar langt hudi over din forstand. För det minidlingsedaven dog du vi, den gar langt hudi over din forstand jeg drikker den. HVER dag, og jeg vil gern ha mer, men det tom flaske det BLIR bär FLIR, og FLIR. För det minidlingsedaven dog du vi, den gar langt hudi over din forstand.
Thank you, Neggy, for the very generous donations, dude. Much appreciated. I have no idea what that means. It almost sounds like a song for some reason. But thank you very much for those $30, dude. That's very... At first I thought you accidentally clicked twice on donate, but now I see you used different names, so... Neggy is probably drunk. And yeah, I actually went to get my wallet just to show you. I'm just gonna make sure I cover up my bank number. No, that's the wrong card. Let me see if I hold over that. How do I cover this without... Is that gonna show up properly? It's probably... Wait, I actually have the... Let's use the thing I have. There we go, my extra camera. Does that... Can you see what it says right there? It doesn't even focus properly. I hate this webcam. That's why I use my... There you go, Sheev. Straight on my bank card. And it's pretty funny when you go to the bank and they say Skev. They don't know how to pronounce it because they use the Swedish pronunciation instead. This could go horribly wrong. No, it's fine. That didn't go wrong. I was all under control. I only showed you the name. But thank you again, Negi. Very much appreciated. So let's continue. Where were we? If you could make your own video game, what setting, fantasy, modern, sci-fi, and genre would it be? I'd probably want a Star Wars game that was a bit like Force Unleashed. I want a very good story one, but with very good Force power mechanics, I guess you could call it. Nice shot. Oh my god.
Ah, you're right. It is a song you probably should know. It is the famous Fax Konsangen. You should know these things. I can't even say that, okay? Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. Tilda,
I'm gonna get back to that
really
question in a
trying to
second.
push the Peter Rabbit of the radar. Tilda's uncivilized. But Peter still has the high ground. You see, Tilda.
Thank you for the donation, Jonas. So Sneggy. So apparently that was the famous "You Know What" song. You know, that's the you who may not be named song. But thank you, Negi. Appreciate it. I thought it was a song. It sounded like a song when even when the text to voice thing read it. But Jonas, I'm trying my best, but you're still keeping it here, okay? Jonas is the protector of Peter Rabbit, the savior of the hares. I don't know. I tried to give you a good title, okay? Back to the game. Yes, like something like Force Unleashed, but I want it to be non-PG. So like I remember the thing is that was PG, the Revenge of the Sith game, but you could still decapitate people. Like if you finished your combo, no wait, you couldn't decapitate people. You could slice off their arms and stab them in the stomach. Like an Obi-Wan had a combo where it sliced off one arm, sliced off the other arm, and then turned around and stabbed you in the stomach. And if you did that as the final combo, you actually did cut off their arms and not just hit him. So if you could like literally chop off Mace Windu's arms if you wanted to. So I would like a very good Star Wars story game. Like I'm hoping Respawn's game is basically gonna be what I'm hoping for. That's my hope. But yeah, wait, Lincoln View, is it your happy birthday, dude? Happy birthday, Lincoln View. I hope you've had a good birthday, dude. And I hope you get have a good day in the Senate as well. I thought I heard a Facebook sound. Did I? No, I didn't. What? That was weird. What? Applet run. Oh, never mind. Alright. Would you consider taking up older video series from Battlefront 2015, like the challenges, and making them in Battlefront 2? If so, I may suggest the flash pistol only challenge. Yeah, I think I said that in my last you choose my loadout, that it didn't work too well in this game, but a challenge series would be easier because then I'm not locked to the current loadout system, but I can just take whatever challenge you guys have for me. So yeah, I will probably do some more challenge videos. I'm gonna try to do that very soon, because that's easier. You choose my loadout doesn't work very well in this game. Really, Lincoln View, you had some sour beer. Do we finally have another sour beer liker in the or sour beer connoisseur or whatever it's called in the chat? Because I know Hank and me are probably the only ones in the chat, other than maybe you then, who like sour beer. I love sour beer. We celebrated Valborg together, me, Hank, and a couple of other friends, and all of us just had sour beer. So good. Sour beer is, I don't know, I think it's best if you Google it. Wait, I'll read it out to you. Sour beer, I'll give you the... It's a beer which is intentionally acidic, tart, or sour taste. There's a couple of different ones like Lambic, Gas, and Flanders, and basically I think it's called, I know it's called in Swedish, but I see if they have English. you add a basically add a you intentionally make it so that wild yeast strains grow in the brew. That sounds so wrong, but it's not. I don't know. We call it spontaneous yeasting or whatever in Swedish, but it's very good. I suggest trying it. Try a good one though. It's very special. Jake asks, you want EA Dice to keep the Star Wars license and don't let your insider status convince you. I'll get your question in 1 second after Jonas, okay?
Yippee! Tilda Peter Rabbit also have a good combo with carrots. And also, carrots need good ground to get big and tasty. So high ground is not always the answer, Tilda.
Thank you, Jonas, for the super chat. Well, you already said you had the high ground. You can't just... Your carrots are gonna die because you had the high ground. They're gonna dry out now. Can't take that back, dude. But thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I think about the question about the license. The thing is, people are just, oh, like, just strip the license and give it to someone else. The amount of work they need to put to work with someone like Lucasfilm, not a lot of AAA studios could do that. Or not a lot of studios could do that. I don't think they should strip the license of EA, because they can do good stuff. I hope Respawn's game is going to be that. However, I don't see the harm in letting other studios try. I don't think they should take away the license, but I would not mind if they were like, studios can come to Lucasfilm with a pitch and say, this is what we want to do. This is the resources we have. This is what we've done before. And they'll go, okay, you can do it. And then they obviously need to keep a very tight contact with them and show them everything. Is this good? Is this good? And then they might say, no, you guys aren't making good enough progress. We'll cut it. But I don't think it would hurt if they gave other people a chance to do Star Wars games. So basically remove the exclusivity, I guess. But I don't think they should remove the license, if that makes sense. Let me see here. How to become a Senate guard in the Discord? Don't ask. I make people I trust Senate guards or mods. Senate guards in the Discord are the same as moderators on my chat. I agree with you, Elliot the Wise. Thank you. Do you have any Lego Star Wars? Yes, I have Lego The Force Awakens Star Wars. I'm not a huge fan of the Lego games, and I'm sorry, Apple Tard. I'm sorry. What are your opinions on Season 2? If it hasn't been announced by now, I will not be happy. I'm sorry, it hasn't. Could come any day now, but I'll get back to that question then. What do you think is the object of the train heist in Solo? If you know by now and consider it spoiler, you don't need to answer. I don't know. I'm assuming there's something valuable on there. Simple as that. That's really the only thing I think. There's something valuable they need to steal. Do you think one of the main protagonists is gonna die? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she's gonna die. Kira. I'm not sure. Can you make more Discord ranks? Not really. I mean, senators only have one rank now. What I can do is, if they add tiered sponsorships to YouTube like they have on Twitch, I could make different ranks. But as of now, I don't see the reason of having different ranks. All the ranks now are for like moderators and admins and senators. Assuming Season 2 will be solo and they keep the two factions, what would they be in the game? I don't know. I feel like it would be very hard to have two factions in a solo season. But if they do, I don't know, Empire, and maybe they would make it like the people are stealing it together with Solo and Chewie, and then the other side would be the people they're stealing from. No, that wouldn't work either. And it couldn't be Rebels. And no, honestly, simple as that. I don't think there's gonna be the whole faction choice in the next season. Given the likelihood of a solo season in May, on the positive side, what content would you like to see? Enfys Nest and Kira as new heroes, new skins for Han, Lando and Chewie, or maybe a new Galactic Assault map based on the heist the crew will pull off. What do you think? Yeah, I think like you said, and since we've seen that leak thing or hint that it might be Extraction, maybe they could make an Extraction that's like based off the movie. And then also, I'm not really sure like what new planets there will be that they've confirmed and such. Maybe a Galactic Assault map from a new planet could be something. No, Ben is in California, USA to check out the location for EA Play and plan that. So it has nothing to do with Season 2. I think he responded on Reddit and said that he's there for like some meetings about EA Play and checking out the location and such. I think that's roughly a month from now. I want Kira for sure. Yep. In an ideal world, if Battlefront 3 would be out by 2020 or later and have the maps be ground to space similar to Free Radical's version, would you be down for that? Definitely. I feel like that's the only thing missing really from this game. Well, like, there's a lot of content missing, you know, but they couldn't just make a Battlefront 3 that's the same as this but with more content. Then they could make expansion packs. So if they really want to make something new, like they added prequels and space battles here, then I guess ground to space is the next one. If you could choose between Clone Wars content or getting all of the OT bounty hunters and their ships, which one would you choose? I mean, how much Clone Wars content are we talking about? That's a pretty hard comparison to make, I would say. I mean, if it's just, I'll get one Clone Wars here or all original trilogy bounty hunters, yeah, I'd prefer the bounty hunters then, because that's more content. But I mean, lore-wise, I don't know, I really like the bounty hunters for the gameplay, because they can have a lot more wild weapons than just a lightsaber wielder. But overall, I'd probably pick the Clone Wars. I'd love to see Bosk's ship as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. Can you say really fast, 7 sailors are being cared for by 7 beautiful nurses? In Swedish. 7 sjösjuka sjömän sköts om av 7 sköna sköterskor. I don't know. I think that's how you say it. I've actually never heard that one. I'm sorry. That's gonna take me way too much long. I can't repeat that fast because I don't remember it. What is your least favorite word in English? Probably like Harry. Not just that word, but like that pronunciation. And like, I can't remember. What are some other words that I've had issues with? Choose and shoes. But that's more about me. But the whole Harry, like, it just makes, it's weird sounds. Okay, I don't have a particular word, I think, but some sounds I hate. The future of a Star Wars story film seems uncertain, but if they continue making them, what films do you want to see apart from the Kenobi we're all hoping for? I want to see a spy film in the Star Wars universe, same with Rogue One. Except other for Kenobi, I would love to see a Darth Plagueis one. I doubt that's ever gonna happen, but I'd love to see they base it off the book and basically how Plagueis taught Palpatine and everything around that. Potentially a bounty hunter movie would be cool, where you follow like Boba, Bosk, Cad Bane and see what happened to them. One of the most requested skins is Old Luke. If you could choose either his Ahch-To skin or his Crate skin, which one would you choose to be added to the game? Probably his Crate skin. I liked a little bit younger, polished Luke, to be honest. Do you ever watch a YouTube video that tells you more about the universe, like black holes or other solar systems, and after that, what do you think about it? Yeah, not so much on YouTube, or I guess a little bit. I'm pretty interested in like black holes and neutron stars and things like that. So I don't think too much about it, I guess, but I think it's interesting. Why are you guys replaying the? But yeah. Replay of the answer. Yeah, I do watch that kind of stuff. Do you still think we are alone? No, I don't think we're alone. I think there's people out there somewhere, or creatures, or life out there somewhere. I think so. But yeah, I can say sometimes you think about it. You're like, I'm sitting here, I'm playing a video game and I'm on the computer, and people are watching me, and like, yeah, it's weird. And then someone like, 100,000 years ago, people were like scrabbling for food, and I don't know, rest of the planets, there's nothing. You know, that kind of thoughts. It's hard to explain, but I see what you mean. Which hero skin would you most like to see added next? I think I already answered that. Battle damaged Vader or Bausch Leia. How frequently do you hope new skins to be added to the game? I think every month with the monthly client patch. That's what I hope there will be more often where they can roll it out server side, but I don't think they have the tools for that because it will just get data mined if they add it and don't unlock it. Do you think they will add more cosmetic items such as emotes and victory poses instead of just adding skins? Potentially, but at this point the emotes are very slow and not as responsive as I think people want them to be, which means that people are not using them too much. So I think skins are probably a higher focus. Exactly, Danger Cat. Right, Knappen. See you later, man. Man, it's getting late. I already did 1 hour and 15 minutes and it's still half the amount left here. What star cards would you like to see added? I don't know. Our weapons, I would like to see A87, DLT19X. When do you think you will reach 200,000 subscribers? Next year, probably. Like, I don't have much of a growth at this point, to be honest. So I'd guess maybe at the end of this year if I'm lucky. But we'll see. We'll see. What's your favorite type of takeaway food? Probably a tie between sushi and Indian. I'm not really sure. What were the most difficult things about learning English? I don't know. Probably the pronunciations that for Scandinavians mess up. Like I said, the choose, shoes, Harry. Those things we didn't even go through very well. Like we didn't get to that level where it was too important to say those things, you know? Might need a new game to get the subs up. Yeah, that's true, Jake. But the thing is, I didn't actually get a lot of subs from this game. I actually got way more views and subs from the last game than I did for this one. Maybe because I already had everyone here, but the fact that I got less views for this game was maybe due to the rough launch. Hopefully the post-launch content that will arrive hopefully soon will do better. Do you think they will add Rebels characters to the game? Maybe even starting with new skins from all where he has a saber cane or metal legs. I don't know about Rebels characters. I feel like they're still maybe after we get the most important Clone Wars characters, they could add Rebels characters like Ahsoka. But a legendary Maul skin, I'd love to get that, but that's basically like making a new character. So the question is it worth it? Like the animation to make the metal legs for Maul would be equal to making probably half of a Grievous. So
what's up? Just joined.
Not sure.
Yummy face.
Thank you, Andreas, for the super chat. Not much, just answering some questions. I've gotten through about half of them right now. Hope you're doing good, man. They need to market the new season way better. Yeah, they're doing a lousy job with communication still. Since Ben took over, they're doing a good job on all the small communication, answering to bugs, quick responses to the community concerns. But in terms of the big, like but I guess that's a different thing. What he does is community management. What you're doing bad on is marketing. Like they're not marketing this game at all right now. Hopefully they will around season 2. But I guess we'll see. Jonas. Hello to Eduardo as well. Let's see, what's the next?
Yippee! Tilda Harry wants to choose your shoes. Tilda and remember Tilda.
That's more like a tongue twister for me. Harry wants to choose your shoes. And thank you, Jonas, for the tildes as always. Appreciate it. For those of you watching and wondering why you can't comment, again, it's because it's in Senate only mode. If you press the button at the top of the description or next to the stream now, actually, you can join if you want to. You also get access to the Discord server, where I'm answering questions from now. What would it take for you to not go see a Star Wars film outside of potentially boycotting for any moral reason? I don't know. Like it would be something really bad in that case. Like I would probably watch anything at this point from Star Wars. And it would probably be the point where if they put out multiple really, really bad movies in a row, then I might not go and see the next one. So far, I don't think they have. I don't think The Force Awakens or Last Jedi were the best movies, but I don't think they were bad. I don't regret seeing them, you know? So yeah. Favorite type of sauce to put on food? It depends on what kind of food. If we're talking like the general, I love Tabasco and Sriracha. That's great on most stuff. Yeah. Chicken drumsticks or chicken wings? Chicken wings, I think. Favorite ebook of the following? I'm gonna have to say Wicked, because that's the only one I know. I don't know who Chirpa, Logray, Pablo, Romba I recognize, but I'm not sure from where. But I'll go with Wicked, because it's oh, what's his name again? Warwick Davis, who plays him, and he's good. What's your favorite meme that's not Star Wars related? Probably right now all the Thanos memes with the Infinity Gauntlet and how they like. I saw one with from Breaking Bad that Hank sent. No, that was Kiko sent me. Like yeah, it was a pretty funny one. So yeah. Exactly, Jonas. Official EA Star Wars channel still doesn't have the Evo count trailer. I don't understand why. It's really weird. Chirps and Pablo are your enemies on the poster. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh my god. Negi, what are you doing? He just edited this to be this stupid song. What are your opinions on this meme? Why Qui-Gon Jinn wasn't allowed on the Jedi? When I was younger, I thought that they didn't have enough seats. Oh, and with 1,000 likes, damn it. A truly wonderful the mind of... Wait, what? Owen, did you actually make it your way onto
My trick's gonna work on me. Only money.
To the
Sorry
prequel
for
news.
interrupting, haha. I watched your LEGO TFA videos, and it was pretty interesting, but a real test of patience for a LEGO veteran like myself. No, but TBF, the LEGO games do have pretty unique mechanics, so I can understand it was confusing.
Thank you very much, Appletar. Appreciate it. And yeah, I know that was the first Lego game I played, which is probably why I was so newbie at it, to say the least. And I just don't play a lot of single player games. It's as simple as that. That's why I wasn't a huge fan of it. But yeah, I like this meme just because Owen made it there. Okay. That's yeah, that's a good meme. Good meme. Do you think we should have a Geonosian hunt once we have a Clone Wars season? It would be catacombs with only flashlight for the clones. Totally, I'd love to see that. The question is, do we want another dark... Like, it would have to be something different to Evo count, not... Because otherwise the gameplay would be the same. So I would love to see a hunt mode where it's light, like a little bit more like horde mode kind of. But then it might not be as fun for the creatures. Hard to say. But Geonosian hunt, yes. I don't know what this means. I think this is drugs, right? Or I might be completely... What are you doing? I like how Danger Cat leaves this, and instead of deleting it, it says, wait, sorry, wrong channel, ignore me. Whenever I reply to deleted the question. Oh, okay. Okay, I feel like I need to take a bathroom break almost. I don't know, I think I ate something bad. Didn't this happen during a stream a while back as well? Usually I can hold it in until I'm done with the stream, but now I'm like, oh shit, I need to go to the toilet. Alright, I think it calmed down now, okay? I'll see if I can get through it. I've already been doing this for... This is probably one of the longest Q&A so far. Do you watch Legion? No. Still haven't watched Altered Carbon? No. If not, check out the trailer. It's easier if you guys remind me of these kind of things after the stream, because I'm going to read it now, I'm going to say that I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to forget it, okay? What did you think of Stockholm as a city to live in as a student? Did you ever consider to move elsewhere to study? No, not really. I think it was a good... The thing is, I lived at home when I was studying at university, so I didn't have to worry about getting an apartment or something like that. So that way it was great. I had all my friends here. I met a lot of new friends, most of which did live and study in Stockholm. So I liked it. But I think it's also a good experience to move to a kind of student city and live there while you study. But overall, I like Stockholm. I think it's good. Opinions on Evo count. I love it. It gets boring after a while. Like it's obviously the same thing, obviously, but it has a lot of replayability value if you play with friends, or also if you go back and play it later. I think, which is the only good thing about timed modes, that you can't play them all the time, and therefore you can't really get bored of them as easily, I guess. I saw something similar above, but do you think they will expand on hunt mode? Perhaps Geonosis. Yeah, exactly. I think Geonosis in hunt would be 1. Jawas and Tusken Raiders would be 1. Wampas could be 1. There's a lot of things they could do, basically. Update Xbox water bottle. Guys, soon. This is going away soon. I'm making a video when I get the announcement done. It's still paperwork to do, and I'm still waiting for the shipment to arrive here, okay? That's all I can say for now. Hopefully, it will be gone within 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know. It's taking forever. Blue or green? Green. Yellow or red? Red. Purple or orange? Purple. Turquoise or crimson? Wait, what's crimson? Crimson. Is that brown? It's crimson brown. It's like brown red. Okay, I would probably go with crimson then. Because that's like Palpatine color. Owen or JP Holland? Pass. Which is your top 3 favorite Fortnite skins out of these? I think probably this one. Is it like Death or whatever? I like the John Wick skin as well. And probably that one, this Spaceman thing. I don't know, I don't have any of them. And these ones. Battlefront updates. We reached the high quality section of the questions, exactly. Of these ones, I don't know, man. I kind of like all the spacesuits one. I don't know, for some reason I like those. I feel like I need to see the full version of them. Can we expect any more Elliot and Westy live streams in the future? The one you did a few weeks ago was very entertaining. Hopefully, yes. He wants to do it. I want to do it. He's been meaning to get into streaming, but he just, I don't know, he hasn't gotten the time or motivation for it. So he said he wanted to do more of them. Hopefully we can get it with like every new update. Maybe when season 2 arrives, we could do it as well. But I'd love to do, we've talked about doing more regular collabs, because it was a lot of fun doing that collab with Evo Count and then doing the live stream. Harry or Harry? Harry. I don't know. In which Hogwarts house do you think you'll be sorted? Would you want to be in one, or would you want to be in it or to go? I think I'd be a straight Gryffindor probably, honestly. Or would I? I don't know. Honestly, for me, it's like either. I don't even know what like Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw really stands for, so to say. So I'm not sure. If you were to take place in a real life battle royale, how far do you think you'll go? I'd probably die on the landing. You know, I'd be like in PUBG, you get stuck with a parachute in a tree and then you lag out and fall down and die. That'd probably be me in real world. If you had unlimited support to develop a project of your own, what would you do? I would love to have a network of updates channels. Battle Royale updates, Battlefront updates, Battlefield updates. Like basically expand into almost every game if it was possible. And I would be the boss over all of them. I'd run Battlefront updates and I'll do the management for the other ones. But I'd have someone else do those. That's probably what I would do if I had unlimited support. Would you want to be part of Lucasfilm story group or stay a simple fan? I think I'd stay a simple fan. I don't think I have the creativity or the storytelling to be in the Lucasfilm story group, if I'm gonna be honest. ENN, Elliot News Network, exactly. How much money would it take to make you do a review on Peter Rabbit? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't think any amount of money would make me do that. At least not at this point. I know I've said I'm gonna watch it. I never said when I was gonna watch it, okay? But it will happen at some point. Hopefully the meme won't be dead by then. I might make it into a Senator exclusive video. Favorite Gordon Ramsay quote, play it on the stream deck for us. Probably just...
He brings that pissing over, and the big surprise is the fucking bass is fucking raw! What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, his raw quotes in general are great. Can you give Massive G's voice a rating out of 10? I don't know. 10 out of 10? Like he has the perfect trailer voice. Can you do an impression of Massive G's voice? Oh shit. What does he say though? He doesn't have any particular like Hey guys, this I can't do it. This is a massive G. No, I really can't do it. Can't do it justice. Oh, I don't know. How is Sweden doing? Fairly well. There's some bad stuff going on, but overall Sweden is doing very good. Well, as much as Trump likes to say otherwise, it's doing good. I kind of want the heist in solo to fail with everyone but Han, Chewie, and Lando to die. What do you think about that scenario? Yeah, that could actually be a little of a darker version of Star Wars. I think that could work. Not sure if I think all of them should die, but definitely a failed heist could be something. What's your favorite cheese? Liquor. Okay, favorite cheese. I don't know what it's called. It's like one of those hard cheeses you have like Christmas, like not like the cheese you have on a sandwich, but the kind of fancy cheese that you put on, you eat in like pieces with a bit of marmalade on. I honestly don't know what it's called. But yeah, favorite liquor. I don't know really. I don't think I can say a favorite liquor, but favorite cocktail I could say. In that case, I'd probably go with like the. I like sour drinks, so I think or like what's it called again? Moscow Mule is one of my favorites. A good Moscow Mule. There's a lot of bad. I ordered the one in Sweden and it's not good. They make it good in America. So I when I go there for EA Play, I'm gonna have some proper Moscow Mules. That's for sure. What's the story in Balamory? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, no, yeah, Danger Cat, not Parmesan. Parmesan is good, but that's more for like carbonara and stuff. It's not what I'm talking about in terms of about yeah, that kind of cheese. Opinions on Emilia Clarke. I guess you can. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna do these questions. Max 5 seconds on each. Emilia Clarke. Have not watched anything within her, so I don't know. What tire wax do you use? Plus 46, I think it's called. What is your view on the world? Good. Do you like a boy? Yes. If you had to get a dog, which breed? Probably golden retriever. Have you been to the dentist more than once in 1 year? When I had braces, yes. Have you seen Solsidan? Yes. It's good. Have you seen Solsidan the movie? No. Have you ever successfully thrown a boomerang? No. If you could gain the power of controlling time, would you be able to manage such a responsibility? Probably no. What are your opinions on dolphins trapped in small pools in zoos, suffering for their entire life? I don't like it. I think they should either treat them well or not have them in a zoo at all. I feel like I'm being very effective here. If someone gave you a white hat, would you wear it? No. Or maybe it was like a winter, not a cap, but a hat. I don't know. Favorite character after Infinity War? I gotta say Thanos probably. Otherwise, probably Tony Stark. Favorite part about the Swedish language? I don't know. It's a very beautiful language, I would say. Opinions on the Allosaurus, a very nice dinosaur. Are you good at spear throwing? No. Who is the best person in the world? Me. Favorite color? Green. What color would you buy for your French bulldog? None. I wouldn't have a French bulldog. Sorry. Do you like racing games? No. Pineapple or pomegranate? Pineapple if you're talking eating the fruit. Pomegranate if you're talking like flavor of juice and stuff. Why does blood turn brown when it dries out? I don't know. Have you ever heard of Diplodocus? Yes, I have. I remember watching Walking with Dinosaurs. Did you fail at any subjects in school? No, actually, I failed some things in Spanish, but I didn't fail the entire course. Have you ever gotten drunk enough to enjoy the Phantom Menace? Many times. Why does Owen own every Fortnite skin in existence? Because he has too much money. Are you a fan of the trajectory of harpoon bolts? I don't know. What do you think about people named Stone for the last name? It's weird. Actually, we have people named Stone in Swedish as well, as that's strange when I think about it. Do you have fast reflexes? Average. Do you believe in narcissism? Not sure. Is communist sustainable? No. Why does Cap have a beard? He's wannabe Thor. What do you think about Whomst? I don't know. Are you inspired by Kako? No. At what point did you want to make a YouTube your full-time job? When I was finishing up university and it started doing really well, and writing a bachelor thesis was really boring. How many nanograms does your arm weigh? No idea. Have you ever fought a badger? No. Is the apple real an animal? No. Are inside jokes meant to be outside? Yes. Are turtles reptiles? No. I don't know. Does lion have a high bite force? Yes. Do you like folding paper airplanes? Sort of. What is your favorite color of socks? Black. At what point am I gonna run out of questions to ask? About now. Will you notice me, senpai? You are noticed. Thanks. Whew. I should be a rapper. No, I shouldn't. Did Pocky ask too many questions? Probably, but if you make the questions easy like that, I can also answer them very quickly. I've probably spent more time on one question than I did on all of these, so that's a good way to ask questions if you do them well. Is JP wrong? Yes, in that case, he was. If you could change the fate of one character in a film, who are you saving and why? Maybe choose one Star Wars and then one non-Star. Well, in Star Wars, it's like, imagine if I don't know, if Palpatine would have killed, no, if they would have killed Palpatine. I mean, the entire original trilogy wouldn't have existed in that case. So, I guess if I'm gonna change one fate of a character that wouldn't change the entire movie in Star Wars, I would say Admiral Akbar. Give him the proper ending. Make him, he should have been the one who did what Holdo did. Non-Star Wars movie, maybe. Oh, I know. Fred shouldn't have died in Harry Potter. Fred, that was a sad moment. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like butter? I don't know, 8 probably. Are you going to buy the Season 4 Battle Pass on Fortnite? Probably not. I haven't bought any Battle Pass and I don't quite understand what they're for other than cosmetics. And here's the final question. And then we're going back to the chat. Why would you not want to meet up if someone is in Stockholm? Why do you assume it would be awkward? Did I say that? Well, I would, because if you mean having a meetup, that's just two little people. Only time I'd have a meetup is at like EA Play or maybe Star Wars Celebration, where I actually know there's a couple of fans. But I would not just someone I don't know personally. I wouldn't just, if they said, "I am coming to Stockholm, let's meet up." I wouldn't do it if it's not someone I know well, either who I've been watching for a very long time and I feel like I've talked to them and actually know who they are. Because like if some 12-year-old kid said, "Hey, I'm in Stockholm, can we meet up?" That would be super awkward. I think so, at least. I could be wrong, but it would be kind of weird if I don't know, if I did it with one person that I don't know. So yeah, that is all the questions from Discord. Quite a lot. 1 hour and 40 minutes. I am gonna take some more final questions from the chat before we wrap up this stream and I go to the toilet. And again, this thing should be replaced very soon, guys. And you guys better use code Sheev when it is, okay? When I replace this thing, you better use code Sheev. Poop time, yes, very soon. Thank you, JP. Yeah, Oliver, exactly. It could be a little bit weird, exactly. Yeah. Are you going to answer all the Torbis questions? Do I even want to see how many that are? Oh, yeah, I mean that's about the same. The problem is, if you, I'm not gonna read them all now, but Torbis, if he's watching, if you make them too advanced, I'm gonna skip over them. But if you make them easy to answer, like Pockies, then I will answer them. So I can't have like a philosophical question that takes 5 minutes to answer if it's 50 in a row. Wait, it keeps going. Oh my god. Questions below, not for Torbis. Yeah, that's a lot. I might have, maybe I will go through them in advance and like clear out some of them so I keep the ones I actually think are interesting. How many things do you have pinned to your taskbar? Wait, taskbar, that's down here, right? I only have like Sony Vegas, Photoshop, Chrome, Voice Meter, which is my mixer. I think I don't have that much things pinned because I usually just press Windows and then I write whatever I want. Like it's almost quicker for me to do that than to take my mouse down and click something, because I'm pretty fast with the keyboard and like typing, doing type eraser and stuff. So I press Windows key, I type the first 3 letters and boom, it's up. Eventually, will you be doing some PS4 or Xbox Battlefront 2 streams? Honestly, it's pretty unlikely. Maybe at some point. I don't want to promise anything. But as for now, probably not. What is your typing speed? I think I got over 100. I really... Nah, I'm not gonna do it now. Okay, I'll do one. I'll do one try. I really want to go to the toilet. I'm gonna do one type racer here. So it's probably gonna be low, because you know, usually you warm up and it's faster when you do it multiple times, but let's try. I usually get over 100 to like 90, but now it's probably gonna be lower. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I already met. What? Oh, it's a... Okay, I'm gonna redo that. I didn't realize it was a quote at the beginning. Here we go, it's the proper one. Ay. Yeah, okay, I am... What the... What? I give up. I need to warm up for this, something like this. I can't just when I haven't typed for a while. There's too many dots and stuff as well. I'll try again here. How much was that? 98. Okay, so that was almost 100. That was pretty fast. Look at that, I beat all of them. But yeah, I think that proves I can easily go over 100. I just need to do a couple of them in a row. That was pretty good. Pretty good accuracy as well, 97%. Yeah, you really gotta concentrate when you do that. You can't you can't just like look at the chat or something. Look at that, they still haven't finished. They're doing like 50 words per minute. What a noobs, what a noobs. But yeah, I type a lot. You know what I learned most of that from? Probably RuneScape. Sitting there writing like, buying swordfish 300 each, buying rune two-handed, like, you know, that just like went into my hands. So, but yeah, I type a lot. So that's... We should do a competition, guys. Do you guys... Wait, can you do that? I'm kind of tempted. Can you do a type racer? Wait. Let's do it. I want to do it against you guys, okay? Let's do a type racer battle with the Senate. I'm going to put the link... I'm going to see, how does this work? Can I invite your... So, if I do this, you guys can join. You should be able to join. Let's see, how many are we getting? Oh wait, I should put it on the screen as well. How many guests? Oh, holy crap, a lot of people join already. Here we go. Oh, it's already started, shit. Okay, I need to go to the toilet right now. I'm not kidding. Shit, why did I do this? No, okay, you know, I'm sorry guys. I can't do this now. I'll do this. I'll raise you guys later, okay? I think I need to end the stream right now. Emergency situation. I'd rather not stress out from the toilet to go back here. I've already done this for almost 2 hours now. I'll do it again, okay? Trust me. Remind me in the next stream. Remind me. I will fight you guys in Type Racer. Duty calls indeed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. As always, a massive thank you to all the senators for supporting the channel. It really helps out a lot. And I will see you all in the Discord. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, may the Force be with you.
only money.